Hi there, welcome to Tron Wyckoff Weekly. In a short moment, we'll look at what the price actions of Tron is telling us. And over the past few weeks, Tron seems to be at a better position compared to some other altcoins. And then, like in recent few days, what Tron's price is telling us and whether it's going to make another new high, let's find out. So this is the weekly chart of Tron, and you see all these blue tags and also just one purple over here. So this is basically the stages of the distribution cycle in the Wyckoff method. And obviously, if you're new to this, I'll show you this as well. We've got some earlier distribution and accumulation as well. Accumulation, I usually use orange to differentiate like from the distribution. So as of this moment, Tron is at like basically some tests after the buying climax, so it's got a real long wick over here. I set this top here as the buying climax by using the line chart, but look at the candlestick chart, the all-time high was at around 45 cents. So back to the current price at somewhere near half of the all-time high. We see this pink line. So this pink line is basically extended from this gap over here between the two red candles. So this is a resistant level, and over the past 3 weeks or even earlier, it's almost 6 weeks now, so from mid-May to where we are now. So multiple tests has happened. Let me move this tag a little bit higher. So beginning of this month, last week and this week, 3 times that this resistance line has been tested. So far, none of the week has been able to close above this line. So it's pretty strong resistance that we can see at this level at around 28 cents 50 roughly. And then the support line, it's time to extend it now. That's from the purple, the automatic reaction. So that's basically a point where the price came down from the buying climax and then paused over there and got some little demand that pushed the price up. So that's at around 24 cents 50. So basically around 40 cents, not 40 cents, 4 cents range of like for people to play around or trade around within this range. That's the big picture. Wyckoff itself, obviously it can continue to test the demand. However, like I said, currently it's been suppressed for 6 weeks now. By the time when our candle this week closes at the end of the week, then we'll know whether that is a breakthrough, and the next test would be at around 32 cents if there are positive things coming for Tron. But if it's like going downwards, so after the 24 cents level, it would be this 22 cents level that's extended from the sign of weaknesses. So these are the support levels, the purple, the yellow at 22 and 24 cents. And then at the top here, it's 32 cents. So if we look at the daily chart, the price is still within the upward trading zone, the blue one, that I've shared last week or maybe even earlier sessions as well. The thing that we have to pay attention is today, especially. Look at this giant volume bar. So even though it's green, don't be overexcited, because I close it accidentally, but never mind. What I'm trying to say is this over here. So basically this long wick, meaning as soon as the price hits the top edge of this blue box, a strong selling force happened. So that's why the volume bar we have just seen is so tall. So it doesn't mean it's bullish. It's actually somebody selling very large volume, pushing the price all the way down back to the current level at 28 cents. So at one point it reached around 29 cents 50. So that's why this box is giving us pretty good reference that there may be potential resistance at a certain level. If this box is going to be like broken, so like this is a bearish flag, right? So it's upward, and in candlestick analysis they use a term called bearish flag, and that's price will come down. So the first support would be here at around 26 cents. Why is there? This is basically a point where we see some support earlier on, as well as like some trading activities over the past 2-3 months, or even back all the way back to earlier this year. That's an immediate support at 26 cents before it reaches where we've talked about earlier at around 24 cents. That's the second level after this midline of the short-term playground zone box. So let's quickly check one more thing, the Keltner's Bollinger Band squeeze. So this is basically something that I sometimes would check whether a change of direction in price is going to happen. So you see this over here, right? The blue lines top and bottom, and then the purple lines top and bottom again. So if the blue is bracketing the purple, that's a squeeze going to happen, and it can go both ways. It can go up or it can go down. So it's only something that gives me a sense of whether quick change of direction is coming, or like a drastic price move is coming. So we have seen this in late May or beginning this month, and then we have seen another one at early May as well. So 2 times that squeeze were like both upsides, and here there was another one, interestingly, beginning of April. So consecutive for 3 months, 3 consecutive squeeze, one here, one here, one here. So 3 squeeze, all pushing the price higher. However, you see, coincidentally, this is touching the bottom edge of the blue box that I've drawn, and the squeeze only pushed the price as high as till the top edge of the blue box. Likewise in May, it hits the bottom of the blue box, hits top edge and stop, and again this month. So 3 months it has been behaving like this. Currently, there seems to be a little bit of squeeze happening again. That's why it's like there's like, I don't know whether it's like in a running race where somebody jumps the gun. Instead of similar to previous months where it took a few days before the price reaches the top, today it already shot it right over there. So maybe some people say, not time yet, and like push the price down. So let's see what or how things are going to develop, whether this is going to turn the tide and push the price actually downwards. So I'm trying to find an example where the squeeze shows a downward instead of an upward. So this is an interesting area. So the blue circle like brackets the purple. Initially it went up, however it quickly changed to this downward position. So be very careful when you use this, the Bollinger Band Keltner squeeze. It's not telling you, like, it's not going up every time. It can be going down. So like this one over here, this is absolutely going down. So we have to combine a couple of metrics to be able to tell what's possibly coming. So that's all for Tron. Thanks for joining me today, and tomorrow I will be doing Chainlink, Avalanche, and that's Stella. So 4 coins. Oh, actually, it's yeah, Chainlink, Avalanche, and Stella. Correct. So every day I try to do 4, and on first day I'll try to rotate some smaller coins, because for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday I'll do the top like 10 to 15 or like 16. So excluding stable coins, obviously.